of the great man who lends this venue his name. We are always here in the presence of true magnificence.
The Netherlands have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Brahim Diaz, Peter, is a good example of the best of Spanish and the best of Africa. He's quick, he's agile, he's very good at taking the ball on the turn in tight spaces. He definitely has that element of the street footballer in him, which makes him a very exciting watch.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Timber. Marlen.
Marlen. De Jong.
Reinders.
Ake. And he's there to clear it. And that's been won straight back.
Van der Ven. Timber.
And here's Depay. De Jong. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Played out to the right. Chance here to counter. Gravenberg does really well to win the ball there.
Van Dijk. Ake. Gakpo.
Reinders. Gakpo in acres of space out wide. Reinders. Great challenge, time to perfection. Diop. Played towards the front line. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Timber.
Gravenberg, out to the right, played back in. Marlen. Marlen's cross. Hakimi getting this one clear.
Gakpo.
Tries to get it clear. Now it's Gakpo. Ake.
Reinders.
De Jong. Reinders. Well, they could break here.
Van der Ven gets over and intercepts.
De Jong. Now it's Memphis Depay. Timber gets across to intercept that. De Jong played out towards the right wing. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Gravenberg. And here's Depay. They've got rid. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Marlen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Shot a goal! Oh, reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the finish! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Gravenberg. Reinders. Ake. Gakpo. Gakpo. Alainawi aim forwards. Van de Ven. Gravenberg. Timber. Marlen. Timber.
De Jong. And here's Depay. It's anyone's ball now.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Memphis Depay surely had to know he had the support to his right, and if he didn't, he just needs to get his head up.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Ake. Ake, gently done.
He's found a way through. Now who's going to be first to this? Could be danger here. I have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's really well manoeuvred.
Is onto it in a flash.
Nice physical challenge. De Jong. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
It's Memphis Depay! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Alainawi. And here's Brahim Diaz. Unahi. And it's Al-Ainawi. Hakimi.
Gakpo producing a good steal there,
Showing a good level of alertness.
and they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Diop, quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Van Dijk. Reinders. Van Dijk
Shifted upfield.
Ake.
Ake. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. He whips it across. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Up towards the front line. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Gravenberg. Timber.
Reinders. Memphis Depay. Marlon! Marlon!
Marlon just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
And it's De Jong. And here's Depay. He's gone for goal! Oh! Fantastic! About as smooth as it gets. And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
De Jong played out to the left flank. Gakpo gets into some space. They've played it short. There's the shot! Ilahi. The Netherlands are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. That's a good run down the left. Hit into the middle. Can he finish? Sticks it away! Morocco are back in business. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Morocco grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
El Ainawi. Diop, nicely aimed pass. Gakpo. The ball is loose and the chase is on. El Ainawi. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, can he get onto this? Van der Ven. Gravenberg, gently done. Bunu sends that a long way. Marlon. And it's Timber. He's in plenty of space here. Marlon. Up he goes! Goal, the Netherlands! And they've got their lead back. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, in all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
The Netherlands get themselves into the lead. Moved on forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's played forward. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gakpo. Plenty waiting in the middle. Now then, the ball's come loose. Marlen. Hakimi forwards and with intent. Gravenberg. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Timber. Timber looking for a runner. Elainawi is onto it in a flash. Ake. And here's Gakpo. Gakpo. Incoming delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Van der Ven makes the interception. Gakpo. De Jong. Oh, delicate chip through. And he's there to clear it. And that is out of play. There will be a throw-in. Malen's cross. What a throw-in. Gakpo. Oh, it's played into the area. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. And it's De Jong. That looks a good... Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Marlen. Reinders. Gakpo. He's making a real surge on the left. That's really well manoeuvred. Could move up a gear here. Van Dijk. Ake. Gakpo. Reinders. Played back to the goalkeeper. Unahi, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Brahim Diaz. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Gravenberg. Timber.
Gravenberg. Van der Ven shifted upfield. And here's Marlon. And it's Timber. Timber.
Well, that's well seen too. Riyad, aim forwards. Decent progress down the left.
Gravenberg. Marlen. That is good strength. Marlen has a look inside the box.
And that's aimed into the middle.
Reinders. Gakpo. Now it's Memphis Depay.
Great chance!
El Ainaoui. El Ainaoui gently done. Marlen.
Marlon tries making a foray down the right. A chance to play it in. Oh, that's nice.
And it's De Jong. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's hoisted clear.
Mazraoui. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz gets a cross in.
No, that is clearly overhit.
Ake. Gakpo. Van Dijk.
It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Diop.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Ake. Gakpo.
He's shifting through the gears here. No, he can't get past him. The referee's awarded a free kick.
And it's Memphis Depay. Succumbs to the pressure. El Ainaoui. Moved on forwards.
And he's found a way past, takes the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ake.
Good play on the left-hand side here.
Looking here to chip it through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
That's been drilled forward.
And he cuts out the supply.
So what can they make of this?
Unahi.
Nice control. Looking for a decent ball in. Aimed in towards the centre. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Unahi. That has been knocked clear.
That'll be a throw. And it's played forward. And Dijk is there, and he can get that clear.
Van de Ven. The Netherlands heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails.
Now it's Memphis Depay. Gakpo. Ake. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
And it's Reinders.
He's through here.
Now it's De Jong.
Diop with a fine tackle. And that has been cleared.
Reinders.
Gravenberg. And here's Depay. It's Memphis Depay! And he thumps it clear. Ake. Hoisted in.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Mazraoui. Riyad.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Hakimi getting this one clear. Brahim Diaz. Timber. Marlen. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Timber wins the duel this time. Marlen.
Now, where's he looking?
Oh, such a clever touch.
Diop attempts a clearance. Goes for the shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Well timed, excellent interception. Van de Ven.
Gravenberg. And here's Depay. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Riyad.
It's a sharp pass.
Timber. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Marlen, now here's the delivery. Diop can get it clear.
Unahi.
Looks a good ball through. He can get that clear. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Timber. Gravenberg. That has been cut short. Thinks one through. Van Dijk gets it clear. And it's Mazraoui. Lovely feet. Memphis Depay. Now it's De Jong. Riyad cuts it out, and back to the keeper they go. Is onto it in a flash. And that was very necessary. Throw it. He has found the way through. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Referee's given a throw. El Ainaoui. He's going to be disappointed with that. Gakpo. Timber. Van Dijk. Reinders. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the action is back on the way. No changes at half-time that we're aware of.
Timber. Marlen. Timber. Reinders. Van de Ven.
De Jong. And he won't reach that.
Riyad. Riyad.
Forwards and with intent.
Timber.
Ake.
Gakpo.
Ake.
Gakpo.
Oh, good spread. Brahim Diaz. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Gakpo getting this one clear.
Oh, sweet feet. Oh, shooting chance!
It's a loose ball. Verbruggen trying to keep this in. And it's Diaz.
Nice interception, well timed. De Jong.
Marlen.
Van de Ven played over towards the opposite flank.
Reinders.
Memphis Depay.
Najraoui. Unahi.
Morocco going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently.
Hakimi. Hakimi, gently done.
Gravenberg.
Van de Ven. Marlen.
De Jong, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Marlen. Out to the right, back into the middle. Played into space out wide. And he's there to get it away. The Netherlands have reclaimed it. Gravenberg.
Marlen providing an outlet on that flank. Calmly anticipates.
Ake.
Reinders. And it's De Jong.
Ake.
And here's Gakpo. Nicely shaped cross.
Riyad gets it away. Out to the left it goes. Defending of the desperate variety. Memphis Depay.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
De Jong.
Marlen.
That's good play.
Reinders knocks it out wide. De Jong.
And he's De Jong! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, they could be caught out here. That's tidy. He's having a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Van Dijk. De Jong. Gakpo. And it's Ake. De Jong spread out to the left. And here's Ake. Reinders. And here's De Jong. De Jong! Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's following up.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Memphis Depay under intense pressure.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well read, nice interception. Timber. Reinders. Aim forwards. Gakpo. Ake. Memphis Depay on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a 3rd.
He looks a really hungry player right now. De Jong. Now it's Marlon, and he's lost it. Can he finish? He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal. The Netherlands take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Gakpo.
Are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Moved on forwards. Ake. And here's Gakpo. Gakpo. Chance! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Van de Ven looks to the other side. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's hoisted clear. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Van de Ven shifted upfield. El Ainawi. And it's Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Showing good feet. Brahim Diaz has got himself a free kick. strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Reinders. Gakpo. Ake. Reinders. Gravenberg. Reinders.
And it's played forward. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
It's Reinders.
And now the breakaway. Tries to get it clear.
Gravenberg.
Moved on forwards. Gakpo looking to get on the end of this.
Diop. Diop.
Forwards and with intent.
Marlen. Timber.
De Jong.
Timber.
Searching pass he's played there.
Marlen in acres of space out wide. Alainawi.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball.
Van Dijk.
De Jong.
Van de Ven. Marlen. Timber.
Now it's Marlen.
Marlen's cross. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Reinders.
Oh, super find. It's a goal kick.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Ake. Hakimi.
That's really well manoeuvred. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Now it's De Jong.
De Jong. Muscular approach does pay off here.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee.
Gravenberg. Lovely. Now, and he shoots! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Played with finesse. Mazraoui. And he's got his range wrong there.
Now it's Gakpo. And it's De Jong.
Memphis Depay.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
The Netherlands clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Hakimi aim forwards. Marlen. Van de Ven. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Ake.
It's really well cleared.
Over to the left.
Do have a chance to counter here. Mazraoui.
Verbruggen gets his hands on it and the danger is averted.
Timber. It's a good run down the right. Well timed, excellent interception. De Jong is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Marlen. Timber.
Gravenberg.
Van Dijk.
Ake.
Gakpo.
Ake.
And it's De Jong. Gakpo.
Hakimi.
Van Dijk. Gakpo.
That'll be a throw-in.
And it's Reinders.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no messing about, it is red.
Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Riyad gets rid without sophistication. Diop.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that.
Ake.
Van Dijk. Van de Ven.
Done delicately.
Brahim Diaz thinks about the shot. Hakimi played out towards the right wing. Half an hour gone in the second half. That's very neat. Played into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. It's out for a goal kick. Ake. Van Dijk gently done. Gakpo. Ake. Van Dijk. De Jong. De Jong played out to the left flank. Cross goes in there. Tries to get it clear. Clearly not happy with that. And it's Reinders. And here's Gakpo. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ake. Memphis Depay. De Jong spread out to the left. Looking to break at pace. That's been slipped through. Verbruggen claims comfortably. Gravenberg. Marlon hurtling down that right flank. And here's Marlon.
Marlon really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ake. Oh, that's neat. And here's Gakpo. And here's De Jong. Time to deliver. Lovely bit of skill. Diop forwards and with intent. Gravenberg. De Jong. Ake. Ake goes on a charge down the left. Ake with the cross. That's overhit. De Jong. Out to the left it goes. Gakpo. And that's aimed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's De Jong. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. That's really well manoeuvred. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. Gravenberg. Verbruggen, long ball by the goalkeeper. Memphis Depay, spread out to the left. Very nicely done. Ake. Ake with the cross. Riyad tries to clear. Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's De Jong.
There are a few waiting for it. Deflected behind for a corner kick. That has been knocked clear. Marlon. Brahim Diaz with the slide tackle there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Brahim Diaz. Unahi shifted upfield. Hakimi. And here's Brahim Diaz. Tries a shot! Magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are right back within touch!
Morocco, well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Timber. Marlon. Marlon. Riyad. Moved on forwards. And it's Mazraoui. Proves too strong. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Reinders. De Jong. Mazraoui. Diop goes forward. That has been cut short. Gravenberg. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mazraoui, and the keeper's got it again.